Good afternoon, and welcome to DieDragonDie presents the Legends Campaign, episode 35. I'm your DM and host, Marty. I'm joined by my cohorts, John, Ahmed, and Adam. We don't know where Mark is. Actually, Mark is wrestling with Wavu right now, so...
They're slippery beasts.
Yes.
There's a discussion about whether they were wizards, rogues, or rangers.
I think they're more like rangers or rogues, in my opinion. There's some use magic device in there, definitely, but...
I like how they lay traps. They're trap builders.
They're the trap building rogue. They're like the rogues that make the trap, not the ones that solve them.
Or the rangers with favored enemy husband.
That's correct. So why is your sense motive so good for
They permanently summon low CR creatures.
I believe what you mean is they have craft construct. I think is where you're.
It could be craft construct.
Yeah,
homunculi everywhere.
Shit! That means they're alchemists. That's what it is.
What do you mean you need some of me as a component?
You gotta spend 8 hours a day crafting? Oh.
How long does this take? 9 months! I hate you!
That was good and weird at the same time. Okay, so how's everyone's week?
Not too bad, not too bad.
My doggie's got a picture with Santa Claus.
So basically, your dogs are your training children. Is essentially
they're training wheels.
Rangers get animal companion at like level 5. I'm just saying.
I know.
Oh, there we go.
They got to go see Santa Claus, and they got to sit there and wonder why some weirdo is grabbing him by the back of the collar and sitting there.
Here's the first picture of him with Santa, and here's a picture of ripping Santa's face off.
And then we went to go see the police canine unit was actually at the local was at a local event, so we went and
all the places I wouldn't expect you to bring your dog.
I brought my dog. I brought my German Shepherd to go over and feel shame. Oh, you look at him and you feel shame. Why
don't you have a difference? Drop your chest.
See how nice I am to you? You could be that.
Touche.
It's like, why don't you have a job yet, dog?
What's that on your shirt, Ahmed?
It looks like retarded Wolverine.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah. Hold on.
It's retarded Wolverine with alien popping out.
Adam has seen this, but I also have his claws.
That's the wrong character.
All right. Then it's the other thing. It's
definitely
Wolverine with retarded.
Definitely like Super Scroll.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna type. Hold on.
Alright, so everyone's week was alright, so that's good. Got that out of the way. Why don't we do a quick recap of what happened last game? So episode 34 last game.
We got Voluntold.
Yeah, the episode was called Kings and Hammers. Delegates from many Vosgardian kingdoms, tribes, and lands visit Dvergholm for Locric's coronation, including Prince Ogbenson, son of High King of Vosland. Uker bonds with the mighty giant artifact of old. Following the coronation, the king of the Heroes of Aegis escort the prince back to the capital, where they meet the High King and his court. The High King has a demand for the Heroes of Aegis to go raiding on his behalf. And that's sort of the liner notes, if this was a thing where there was a DVD where there were notes to be made in the liners. It's gonna be one of those days, I think.
Fuck, shit.
Damn it. No, but so there was a demand.
I like how you got through the whole intro without addressing the fact that you're wearing a do-rag and he's got a baseball cap on.
So that's actually a toque, or whatever it is you guys call it.
We call it something else, catchers.
It's a beanie. We call it a beanie down here.
I'm still at the tail end of this awful goddamn cold.
Damn, man.
I'm now wondering. Yeah, my apartment's cold, so I put on something to keep the warmth in.
I'm wearing this hat because I left it here and Marty found it. So now I'm wearing it because it's my BattleTech hat.
Yep.
I'm bald because I have kids.
That's not how that works. Well,
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
testosterone.
Did you get even more bald? It's like your
You're
back
like-
bald
he's like,
now.
huh.
No,
Kids.
the rest of them, if I understand correctly, is just like a fucking sweater.
I am topless right now.
he actually shaved
He just
Wolverine into his
dyes and
chest.
shaves it into his.
All right, let's see if I can. So apparently, we're not done our intro. Sort of get the giggles out.
Sorry.
It's been one of those weeks.
It's out
been one of those weeks. That's fine. So I think the last scene that we left off with was Uker finding religion. Was
Yes.
that it? Yeah. So Uker had visited. I don't know if we gave a name to it. Let me just take a glance.
Are we just gonna switch gods every time we go to a new world?
I never really had a god when I came from.
Would I
that
get
world.
access to your library? Fucking in.
Okay. So let me switch maps here.
There's a great there's a
Here
great
is
book called Sorry, go ahead.
here is the Buborg, or the Castle Arch, which is guarding the river towards the walled city of Vosensaga. The king lives up in
this
in that
display.
area.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
The king lives in above the castle arch, where he leads or commands hundreds of boats to go raiding. There's a massive port in Vosensaga. It is a large city that obviously has royal accommodations. They do have something called the Eye of Odin, which may be their name for the gate. It's definitely in a strategic location, and it is a militarized place with a maritime tradition. And I don't know if we named the Temple of Thor, so let's give the Temple of Thor a name, just because we're nerds and we like details.
The Bastille of Thunder.
That's not a very Viking name.
Okay, come for the better one.
So Temple of Thunder is not too bad, but I was thinking
So there's famously the temple at Uppsala.
the House of the God's Hammer.
The house of the god that's weaker than Yig.
This is a Temple of Thor. Aside from, there is a holy place where all the gods are worshipped. This is just sort of the local temple house of Thor. It is probably the largest temple of Thor on the planet. And it is led by Trugamore of Thor, and he is a male human cleric who, rumors are, he can bring people back from the dead.
Okay. Whatever.
This is the 9th level guys. You're like, yeah, that was a level enough for us.
This guy can make light. Oh.
Thrudvang?
Lighter.
Cool.
Yeah, Thrudvang is apparently a place where Thor lives.
This is really
I will go
weird.
find this through them.
Hey, Marty, quick question.
Okay, so, and he
If,
claims to have visited Thrudvang. And he's the guy, along with the dwarf who worships Thor, Grolstag, Stormhammer of Thor.
Yes.
I like that name.
It's the thoriest Thor name.
It's a pretty fucking good name.
How badass can you be?
Apparently pretty badass.
Shinuka. I'm just saying.
Just a quick player question here. You guys opposed to fighting a dragon, Lenorm, before we go on reading?
I mean, if it comes up, I'm not opposed to it, but...
Okay, so where we left off was that you visited this place. We'll say that you are in the House of the King, which is like a longhouse that his royal guests get to stay in. It is not in the castle arch. It is in the lower city itself.
Is it one of those longhouses that has like tier upon tier upon tier of it? Those are the cool kind.
It is a wonderful looking building. It's actually like 3 or 4 longhouses stuck together, and then it does have some height to it, where there are like more private quarters.
What up, Seatown?
Basically, the party is waiting there while Uker has gone and performed his ceremony, unless there are others who also want to go to the
Seatown. What's going on? Sorry.
Apparently, it's not a spectacle sport. Their religion, like Uker goes in and they don't let anyone else in unless they're also trying to convert to the religion.
Oh. Is Scientology?
No, there are mysteries in religions that are not for people that aren't of the faith. I'm sure
They're non-proselytizing religions.
Yeah, I'm sure the double divine spellcaster that you're playing, Druidic being a secret language, and then clerics, of course, having holy places.
There's a face of someone who got zinged.
Yeah. May understand how
who has two thumbs and got zinged. This guy.
This guy.
Crash in your druid circle.
Do you like how I kept that argument within the realm of D&D as opposed to outside? Yes.
Fair enough, Marty.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Point made.
We could have gone there too. See how I went there without going there? Weird.
We don't like there.
The politically correct party.
He's yeah. So yeah, like you were kind of curious, I guess, by you saying, "Hey, how come I don't get to go?" But Lemmy's got a high enough wisdom that he knows that the religions probably have a secret something that they only
give
share
them
with
their,
their
give them their
followers.
privacy. Not
Uker
everything
actually
should be shared
had
with everyone.
a religious, a spiritual experience. There was a clap of thunder and a flash of lightning, and Uker actually saw himself with Jotengranner in his hand, flying through the air, kind of like in a Superman pose, with a great storm around him, and this great winged, muscly god that you couldn't quite see his face, but you knew he was there, who was holding on to a really stubby-handled, like, awesome hammer where the storm seemed to be coming out of, and the two of them were flying in the sky.
Which I am. Yeah, it was like
It was just a flash, like it wasn't.
yeah,
like,
it was like
a
yeah,
conversation or
it's like
like
yeah.
you know the god started tilting his head, like no facial features. It just seemed like whenever you looked at it, it's kind of like looking at a light bulb. You know that the light is there, the bulb is there, but you can't quite see it because it's too bright. You know that he was in the process of looking over towards you, like the god acknowledged you.
it's not, you don't see face, you only see action. Only what you do.
What the fuck's he talking about?
All of the congregation of Uker's back at the High Hall explaining his revelation in a very Ukerish way.
He does not care who you pick, stone is why. Big
You have a
stone.
fucking idea what he's talking about now?
Congratulations, Uker. Says my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. What are the characters' names again?
Oberon?
I almost
Oberon?
said
Locric?
Icon. I'm like, shit.
Oh, crap.
Oberon.
The
Oberon.
games are putting together.
Yeah, there we go. And there was a request to use the different tokens for the party, so I'm going to slowly put those on the board.
Yeah.
So the party. So Uker has converted, and now the party is discussing what to do with the king's offer or demand or voluntold to go do something.
I think we essentially agreed that we had no choice if we didn't want Lokert to get screwed over.
Yeah, let's actually sit together and do that.
Sure.
Fellas, let's have a quick conversation here. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do.
Cohorts involved or no?
No, it's just us.
No. Just the masters.
Those guys.
No cohorts.
Those guys.
Okay,
Just want the leads.
Remy Nay currently is off getting into trouble somewhere, and you're not too sure where he is.
As long as he's
I'm sure
not
that
showing
won't
people
be
the
bad.
symbol.
He's walking around like, eh?
Champion Thor coming through. Champion Thor.
So fellas, are we on conversation?
We're on just a black map. Let me force you
Black
guys.
map. Okay, that's cool.
Conversation.
I'm there. Who are we missing?
Black.
Where's Uker?
I am right in front of you.
We're missing Oberon. I'll go.
I'm sorry, Oberon.
There we go. There's the
So,
Right. So we all know what we're being asked to do. This is a question. How do y'all feel about just doing that? But I mean, it's not really specific how long he wants us to do it and where. So we could really go do what and where. We just need to convince the captains. My suggestion.
As I said before, you don't have to come with me. I could man that strange boat with dwarves and other warriors.
He puts his he was like waving his hand at him like, where?
Oberon, get back in the kitchen and make me some magic items. Go.
Okay.
oh, right, yeah. He's actually not here. That's right. He's back in Dwergholm making magic items. Correct.
Yeah.
My bad.
Look, what I'm saying is
He would have said congratulations.
Yes, I heard him. I heard him tell me. Uker was having a conversation with Oberon that it was just, I know Oberon, thank you very much.
Lemmy's hopping around and just thinking. She's like, well, what about this? Why don't we use the boat and go into Yig?
He seems to want us to go through these other worlds.
Sure, but we can convince him. We can convince him of it. For two reasons. One, that we can keep to ourselves, is that we already know where we can easily get 100,000 gold. We know. Look, pulls the map out, like points at the treasure hoard of Grinseldic.
Yeah, there's a dot on your map that is beyond the dragon lair called Grinseldic's treasury.
Yeah, it's like he's like point, pulls it up again.
That one.
That's one. And two, it's also a good idea to get to Galath's world. Nalbrenian is down that way.
Galath said these people normally raid his world, so
That was a
we
long
should
time ago.
know how to go. We should go raid Galath's world.
That was a long time ago.
Well, yeah, but he's got the Empire guys with boats, yeah? We raid their boats.
It would be nice to get some revenge on them for what they've done.
Don't you all want to find out what your source is, though?
Oh, yeah. After first, we go to the treasury with air quotes.
There's also
Yig.
a place that's been revealed to me on Yggdrasil. Somewhere that Tensenda will be baptized in divine light or water. I feel that is something that I should do.
I know the spot.
You do?
You want to do
I don't. But it's in
religious
Yig.
thing with Tensender. Okay.
There's no better place than Yig. He puts his hand on his thigh. It's like I applaud your choice. Welcome.
So now we must convince the king and gather our men no less than 10.
I am certain we can get some of our new friend to come. Ugershrug. He's got nothing better to do.
Yeah, sure. It doesn't matter to me. Are we gonna bring y'all seen the boat, right? It's not very wide. So I mean,
It was missing.
Actually, architecture engineering. Lokrik doesn't know about ships.
Profession sailor?
engineering?
Do you have does anybody have profession sailor? That would
I was
boss
hoping
right now.
that I think we'd have a lot more than that than knowledge engineering.
No, I have profession flying.
That's not a profession. That's a
Damn.
calling.
We need somebody who knows about boats.
Right. Someone who can repair them and properly.
Well, no. We need somebody who knows how to ask a dragon to do stuff.
That'll be Lokrik.
Who speaks Draconic here?
I do. Me.
Lokrik? Let's see. I'm pretty sure.
Surely
I'm
the
sure
boat.
I'm sure Oberon speaks Draconic, but
I was told the dragon were very strong, so I
Lokrik
had
does not
Oberon
speak.
teach me.
Lokrik does not speak Draconic, although he's now thinking he should.
Maybe I
Oberon
could
does.
teach you dragon, and you can teach me what is in church book.
I have not come across a dragon yet that is worth talking to, says Lokrik.
Yeah, hear that.
So
But
far it's
what I was
been these
thinking of,
asshole Lenorms.
These assholes, these big dumb Lenorms.
Right.
we're gonna have an issue because Nalroot, for example, is a lot bigger than that boat.
Can't you use your magic to reduce him?
Not on him.
He can squeeze. Having a tree
No, I mean-
like that.
He will float. He will float.
A 15 by 15 square is a combat square. You can sit uncomfortably in a square much smaller than.
How big is the spot you get on a bus? It is not 5 by 5.
Right.
Now he just won't be standing up on the boat and fighting without taking the -4 or -4.
No, if for intercombat, we can definitely cast some spells on him. But just for now, it's all right. So he can come along. What about Tensender for sure? Danekinder, I could bring him along. And if
I
that's-
don't know if King thinks a good horse is same as fighting man.
I can use my magic to transform him into a figurine that I can carry with me. It is no problem.
Could you also-
I can picture it now. Lemmy casting airwalk on Tensender, and then Tensender charging at our enemies off the flying boat.
pretty much.
Lokrik's a warrior. He likes warrior things, right?
Lemmy's
Then-
nodding. He's like, yeah.
Then we take their boat and plane shift it back to here as treasure. I'm certain they would like whole boats.
Boats are valuable, are they not?
Which boat?
Any boat.
The other guy's boat.
The other flying ship?
Oh, no. Well,
No.
that, obviously that's...
Any ship.
No. Just
Any ship is valuable.
We go to Nalbrenian and we take their boats.
Ah,
Bring them back here.
Bring them back.
how do we... I thought you said those boats were massive.
He just points at Uker.
No, but how will they fit? How will they fit through the gate?
Plane shifting. Right?
Lokrik starts laughing. It might be the
Then
beers
what-
he's been drinking all day, but he's just laughing.
You
Every
By
day.
the power of Thor
Every
and
day another
Jotunheim,
ship,
Actually,
I
yeah.
can
another
pick up very,
entire
very
tall
big
ship
things.
disappears
Um,
out of your fleet.
Hold on a second, guys. Hey, guys, fellas, 1 second.
Ah!
That's hilarious.
1 second. If you can pick up the ship, we can plane shift with it.
So we need to get Rod to here.
We need to get a rod to here and preferably a rod to there. Actually, we already have a rod to here. I've got one.
Well,
We have a Rod to here?
Right.
we also need one to Yggdrasil.
Yes.
That would be fairly important.
Well, it only sort of, because I pick up boat, we plane
Plane
shift
shift?
here, and then
We'll
we're
have to-
somewhere, and then we teleport here, and then
Right.
we go through Songgate to get back to Yig.
Or we use Yig itself.
Mm.
I would like to build that gate again.
Yig seems kind of...
planning the theft of galleons. Is that what you're doing?
That's what we're currently doing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain a couple of galleons will be equal to like 100 grand. It's
Easy.
Just that's
Easy.
easy.
With
Here's
Kane-
a
with-
couple of
with-
big bad boats with
I
guns.
found you guys some boats.
Here's a boat, bitch. Lost my
There's probably
back.
some stuff on it. I don't know.
Also, we don't use the T word. We are going to liberate some galleons.
Yeah. Just gonna borrow this ship.
So what is our first course of action, then? Aside from going and visiting the king and convincing him that raiding along Yig is a good idea. Of course, he's going to send men with us the less
we should.
the
I
less
should.
sailors we have, the more influence you'll have on a boat.
Maybe we should get some of the giants as shipmen.
An interesting crew.
It means that if we bring 10 men and some of them are giants and big tree, boat gets full.
Each giant is at least worth 2 rowers, I'm guessing.
That'll work.
Do we have a map for the ship, or like could we lay out a 10 by 60? I would like to make a 10 by 60 foot box and start putting things in it.
Sure.
I suppose I don't really need to ask you. I can just do that. I have the tools.
No, I'll build it.
Okay.
Big tree. Couple giant. Ugashag.
And then I've got a
Is your cousin coming? I think your cousin come.
There's a picture of kind of how the layout looks when it's all unfolded, when it's flying.
Okay.
And I will stick this picture. This is the Air Jakar concept by Mandioka.
Mandioka.
This is what we'll use. Is the kind of the visual representation of the Azure Tempest, which is the boat that the king of the High King of Vosland is basically letting you use.
Well, he's leasing it to us.
Yeah, that would be a good.
That's
good way of.
Yeah, that's a.
And I will.
All we have to do is crusade on his behalf.
Yep.
That's the right word. Good word.
And it's kind of like he's trying to get you to find enough money to pay for almost like the construction of the boat.
Yeah.
As your first.
Boat trade.
Yeah. So there's the Azure Tempest, 10 by 60 feet.
I don't see it.
It was on the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Damn it.
And then there's a picture in OneNote now under the Azure Tempest. It's under party pages.
Cool.
And then
So-
you want a actual drawing.
Oh,
of
I
a
see it now. Sweet.
60.
You said it was 16 foot by 10 foot. So
Yep. I'm gonna draw it in gray. I'll actually make it blue.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's pretty pimp. Don't panic.
The wings on the tail, the kind of like the side sails are actually more wing-like.
We should use a token of that for its location on the map.
That's an awesome
where
idea.
is it? Where is it located?
I'm just
Just
using the
with us.
same map.
there's the
No, it's in party pages. Azure Tempest.
And then there is at the rear end, there is a small cabin. And then the actual head of the dragon probably takes up, these 2 spaces.
We should try putting some spells on this thing, like invisibility and.
They said they have not tried yet.
Doesn't. Yeah.
Hmm.
We know he's coming. We know we need our wizard. Although, we should not present Oberon as one of the 10.
Why not?
Probably a good idea.
A wizard.
Because he seems to keep all spell stuff in his own. Unless we need to get him access to library.
His absence was already noted.
No, there's no.
They asked about him. I remember last
Yeah.
time. Like, where's your wizard?
and
Basically.
and Azzy.
Yep.
So if we do this, then everybody... There's not much room for crew.
Well, these are combat squares, right?
I know. It's just like...
40 guys can't fit standing up and fighting. The crew of this boat is actually 20 benches for 2 rowers apiece.
Right. It's tight.
The other thing we need to know
you're
is how
packed
long
in.
this.
You are packed in. You sleep.
We need to
you
also
sleep where you
know
row.
how long this ship can fly for. Do we really need rowers? Why don't we just fly wherever the hell we need? Perhaps there's a spot where we can't fly and we need
It
to
also
row.
has a sail that does not look like it's part of the dragon, organic part of the dragon.
Proper sail.
Yep.
We're going to need to... I wonder how many men... How many men do you need to make boat go?
Profession sailor.
Nobody has it. Not a single one. Not a single rank.
Next level.
Right.
We have time.
Maybe we should get Oberon to make a circlet.
Or
That's
we
not a bad
could
idea.
learn a little bit.
We could also learn.
We all could take sail class. We get guy who comes in and talks about boats for a few days.
Right, you're talking about retraining.
Everybody retrain one rank into professional sailor.
I want to learn how to boat.
Please teach me how to boat.
So drop a skill, drop something by 1, and learn boating.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you guys have some big meat.
Yeah, that's kind of that was kind of the whole point of that was like,
All right. I can do that. How much will it cost?
it'll take time.
Smart pants. Just time?
It takes. Oh, here I'll find it.
It takes time.
No.
No, stop it.
How about profession guide? No, didn't think
Profession guide.
So basically,
Guiding a ship.
combat squares. It looks like there's 10 combat squares. If all of these were benches and rowers, 2 people per 5-foot square is really what you're looking at.
Yeah. Which is like a bus.
Yeah. This is your war bus.
More bus, more bus.
Okay. Retraining skill points.
I believe it's 5 days. There's a
5
cost, and you can retrain a maximum number of ranks equal to your int modifier, minimum 1. And you need a trainer that has the skill.
Int modifier with a magic item? Damn it.
Yes, if you have a permanent
Increase to int.
Yeah.
Then, yeah. So Uker thinks that that's the way to do it. I don't know how much the cost is. I don't see it here.
I believe it's something times your level.
I think so too.
Retrain.
Sounds right.
Pathfinder.
10 gold piece times your level times number of days required to retrain.
10 gold piece
So
per level.
50 times your level to do this.
Yeah, so 450 gold pieces per person to retrain.
We're level 10.
Oh, sorry, 500. I thought I was
Okay.
still offering.
So, yeah, if you guys want to
Done.
spend time in the capital city trying to learn about how boats work, this is probably the best place to go and do it.
Who is
Done.
the best at boats? It is you.
So retraining takes blah blah blah, and you can reassign a number of skill ranks. I would also like to put a rank into knowledge religion
That's
at
fine.
the same time.
Yep.
Because I can. I have
All
an
right.
int of 18.
So we'll say that you successfully spend time doing this. Blah, blah, blah. It is now Holly the 11th.
Oh. Does the king know about my condition?
Party completes,
Well, at least-
we'll say, introductory training,
How to boat.
Boating 101.
introductory sailor training, I guess. All right. Uker, let's see who actually did this. So Uker, you retrained.
I did this.
I retrained. I took 1 rank in knowledge religion. I took 1 rank in profession sailor.
Yeah, the people from the temple of Thor are quite fine with teaching about religion.
I unlearned.
Subtract 500 gold pieces.
Done. I unlearned a couple of ranks of survival.
Okay.
I'll get that back later.
Lemmy-O, did you partake?
Yes, I did. I put 4 points into Knowledge Sailor, and I took them out of
Profession.
my
sailor.
my Profession Sailor. I took them out of my Spellcraft because I have an item that gives me max
Nice.
skill ranks, skill
That's
points.
actually a really good. You start forgetting things because you have basically Google for spellcraft,
Exactly.
which is somewhat realistic.
I was like, what am I
Galath,
going to use?
are
What's this
you
max thing?
Also, learning about boats and ropes and rigging.
Fuck.
Rope use, the skill. I'm going to retrain 1 point of spellcraft into knowledge or profession sailor.
He just forgot everything he kind of didn't ever know about spells.
It's true.
No, he's actually rolled really well for his research of paladin spells.
It's because
so-
I don't need to have a lot because I only go up to 4th.
right.
So
Ah.
it's
And then we'll ask Mark Remine whether he does this or not.
And what's the cost of this? 500 gold pieces?
500 gold. Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
Hey
Hey guys, there's a bunch of gods, and they're gods. Yes.
What do you think I've been doing for 50 years?
Okay. So you've spent some time. You're staying in the house of the High King. Basically, he's paying for your lodging and food. You have enjoyed the bounty of like half a dozen nations, if not worlds. There seems to be a lot of exotic goods on the markets here in Volsund Saga. Give me a D4 or a D3. We'll see. We'll go in order here. Ahmed's 1, Adam's 2, John's 3.
Okay.
Somebody roll.
Somebody roll D3. I'll take the first D3 I see.
2.
Okay. Adam. All right. While you were out exploring the market, making your way between the Temple of Thor and where you were staying, and going and actually, you guys took a boat out into the bay one day and were fighting against the river current and fucking up, and so you guys have been kind of like going to and fro. You're not all marching together. Let's see.
I have a feeling Uker broke a lot of ropes.
Damn it. Damn it. Oh, you're strongest man ever. Thor wasn't looking at you like, he joined. He's like, holy shit, how strong is this guy?
Give me a D6. Adam.
6.
Okay. That's good for me and not good for you.
Shoryuken. Tupsetsuken.
It's not good for whoever's trying to do this to you.
Okay. You notice somebody in the market. They stood out like a sore thumb because they were not human.
Okay.
Okay.
They were wearing a beautiful, almost elvish-looking mithril breastplate.
Nice.
A very ostentatious kind of like metal shoulder pads part of their armor that was keeping a very long red cape sort of propped up on their back. sort of like a sail, and you're thinking about like your head's sort of full of nautical terms at this point in time. But what is really strange is that underneath the mail and the helmet, you would guess that this red-scaled being with claws and teeth, and the head kind of like and the mouth sort of like a dragon. Give me a knowledge nature and a knowledge arcana.
Okay. All right. Dragon! 24 on the knowledge arcana.
Okay.
18 on the knowledge nature.
This person is a half red dragon, half elf.
Apparently they can do that now.
And it's surrounded by at least 8 kobolds. The kobolds are wearing little tabards with like a claw kind of symbol on it. And apparently they're guarding him. You really don't like the look of the kobolds' weapons. The kobolds
Are they all silvery?
No, the kobolds have those staves with the trumpet end.
Ah.
And they're sort of looking around. They're keeping guard as this red scaled being is haggling with a merchant.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to him like a jackass.
Oh boy, here we go.
You speak Draconic.
I speak dragon.
Okay.
Dragon.
What's this? One of the locals. No, he's not the right color. Stand back.
I'm gonna walk up to the.
They're pointing their guns at you. They're like really.
Who are you?
The man looks over and kind of glances over and then finishes his transaction. You can see that he was buying what was he buying? Tobacco. It seems to be a tobacco shop, all sorts of pipes and strange barrels full of weird leaves. I guess Ukur would in time recognize the properties of these leaves and that sort of thing, given his alchemy. But this person must like this type of product. Yellow eyes turn on you and looks around. Can I help you? It says in broken Vosgardian. Voslandic.
I will speak Draconic back. I can speak in this tongue if you prefer, if it's easier for you.
Are you a child of one of the protectorates?
No, I am from a long way from here.
Okay, he shrugs at that. Although he did perk up when you said no.
Are you part of the Empire?
Which Empire?
The Undead Empire. The one that they use weapons like yours. Although I've not heard of them using dragon before.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Fuck off, dickbag! Okay then. 27.
Do I look undead to you?
No, you look like a half-breed between elf and red dragon.
If you're not from the Protectorate, then where are you from?
Gazrija.
And by what means do you get here?
Like everybody else, powerful magic.
Okay, he seems interested.
Oh. And what sort of powerful magic brought you here? I too am a stranger.
You hear one of the kobolds,
Do we shoot him, emissary?
and he tells him to he tells him to shut up. He was trying to pass himself off as a stranger, but the word emissary starts to suggest some import.
Are you here to speak with the king?
Yes, I have spoken with the king, and I have business with the king. Are you here on behalf of Gazarija?
Are you here on behalf of a world? Okay, yeah, you give me sense motive.
Yeah. 8.
All right.
No, I was whisked away.
Mark, your
Powerful
webcam's not
wizards.
showing, so
Hello.
Hello, Mark. Marky Mark. And the weird camera.
Your webcam is protected, waiting. You have to click the I accept. Oh, 360. What, Mark? What did you install?
I didn't install anything.
Webcam protection.
Why does it look like you
He's
got?
turned into an eyeball.
worst case scenario, you might have to restart VC.
It doesn't work if you plug a USB thing into a human eye. It's not.
Alright, I'll try restarting.
It doesn't.
Just dig it in there. Just dig it in.
Plus 360. That looks like. That looks like. Is your PC running slow? Click this.
Yeah.
What have you done?
Total security
Oh shit.
from Chihu.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Mark.
So
Mark.
I was going to offer you protection on the way to see the king, but it seems you've already done your business. I hope you have a pleasant journey, and that your business was successful.
What was your name?
Ukar not such. And then he's sort of like he's fumbling around. Thor. Thor.
I'm Chazarigan of Crucible.
Uker is trying to not look like he's like, yeah, that's good information for me.
Give me a blood check.
I could use your skin to get back to your house. That's what you're thinking.
4.
Okay.
You've heard of my world. Ukarnosoj of Gazarija.
Some of my companions are from there. I have friends that are on there.
Oh, really? I would very much like to meet your friends.
Probably will at some point. I can bring you to my comrades if you wish.
Where are you staying? I can
We're
come
at-
to you.
It's the King's Hall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, King's Hall.
Ah, you're a guest then.
Yes.
We have an apartment there as well. Honored guests of this High King.
Yes, as are we. Although, the what do you call them? Paladin is sometimes not a fan of those things. He points to the guns, and he sometimes has temper. So don't push him.
Ah, yes. Paladin. They can be most temperamental, but predictable. I would make sure that you know that we are here as guests of the High King.
I will tell them.
No harm shall come of us.
Sure. Yes.
Then give your
So convincing.
Paladin my best. Now, if you excuse me, I have much to attend to.
Give me one more sense motive.
Uh, 16. Isn't it boring if you always max out your talkie skills?
13. Oh, shit. He's got lots to do, including to go run off and say who he met. To write a report or
That's
something.
what I'm going to do too. So
Right,
I
yeah,
don't
so-
see why-
You know, a lawful good character would have to let that guy go, but a chaotic neutral character could do anything he wanted.
You are coming with me in my underparts.
No! Yes. Struggle with snake.
all right. Uker will leave
Okay.
and is going to then drink an expeditious retreat and just zip back to the.
There's some old Voslandic man trying to sell you tobacco.
Not right now.
It makes you strong.
Okay, so yeah, you turn around the corner, drink an expeditious retreat, and just like gangbusters, just stride through the crowd like king. Yeah. All right. So you get back there. You see that that Lokrik and Galath are arguing over ropes. Lokrik doesn't like ropes too much. Having one eye, doing dexterous tasks is probably not the best thing.
No, I thought it was over then under and then through the loopy thing.
No, it's under and then over.
Well, no wonder it's not tight.
His rope falls. His rope falls apart.
You spin it. You pull
All
it
you
around
need
twice.
to do is use
then
farmer's
cinch it.
knot for everything. It's hard to undo, but that's okay. Get stronger finger. If it's
Mark.
too stuck, just break rope.
They spent 5 days in the capital retraining so that they have some ranks in profession sailor. You had the opportunity to retrain as well. If not, what are you doing during that 5 days?
Just give me a second. I'm getting my Twitch set up here.
We
Marty,
learned to
can I have one thing? I use Guiding Star.
Okay.
So, if at one of these days, I'm gonna teleport to Dvergholm, use Guiding Star, and teleport back here.
Got it. So just
and-
on the map, I'm just gonna take a quick look here. So you guys are in Volsensaga, which is way the hell down here. There's
I think we're still
Buborg
in
and
teleport range, but
Volsensaga,
it might be close.
and then you're doing Guiding Star in Dvergholm, and you want to know how far it is.
Or here, actually, you know what? I'll just do it here. Then I'll teleport to Dvergholm, and then come back.
Okay. So Dvergholm is. Oh damn it!
Oh, here we can. I got my calculator open.
Basically, I know any
Oh,
town
for
I've
some
been in
for
right now.
some reason, when I'm scrolling, it's losing the.
Scrolly, scrolly, scrolly,
token. Let me
scroll up.
use the measuring tool.
It's something like 200 something.
It's 235
Divided by
Passes.
5
230.
times
230.
12. It's 565 miles.
Okay.
64 if you're being Like,
Actually, you know what we haven't thought of, fellas?
It's teleport range. Yeah.
There's probably a teleportation stone here somewhere.
there is a dragon man counselor from Crucible who is here, and I think I beat him here. And he's got kobolds, and they have the guns.
Oh shit, they're coming!
Well, I don't know. Yeah, well, yeah.
Alright, put your armor on, hurry!
No.
Armor on.
No. They are friends of King.
Logric was getting up and taking out his axe, and he's now slowly putting it away.
No. They're friends of King.
So you're saying they're like,
They're from Crucible.
they're visitors, like diplomats.
Yeah. From Crucible.
That means they know about this world.
Yes. He was here doing dealings.
Representatives from other worlds, eh? It'd be interesting to find out where the other representatives are and who are they. Because,
He was elf, dragon, smoker man.
elf, dragon, smoker man.
He likes smoking.
Okay. Alright.
Part elf, part dragon.
Well, he doesn't need a light.
There are a lot of Icelandic warriors in here that look like the types that are enjoying like downtime from raiding. But you do know that the apartments, and you guys have one of them that is in the upper floor, are probably where more important guests are staying. There are 4 apartments. Part elf, part smoker. Yeah, smokers are their own twisted beings.
Yeah, okay, what's going on?
So, he was
Seatown's back. What's up?
weird. But he is guest of King, so we cannot hurt him.
There we go.
And
He had more
said
reddish
that-
scales, but he looked like that.
And he cannot hurt us either. But let's just make sure.
Yeah. He was very, his guards were very, quick to violence.
You're saying they're kobolds.
Little dragon guys. Little kobold.
Alright. Well, thanks for the warning. I guess we're not going to attack them.
Well, no, they're in the same house. They're in here somewhere, but we're going to say hello.
Alright.
They might know the way to Crucible. In fact, they do know, for sure.
There are his kobold guards.
Aren't they small?
Yep. Kobold gunner.
Bang. So, but they have they also know of the Empire, but they're not part of Empire. So the dragon on the Crucible use gun type stuff.
Right.
And he had a dragon name.
Adam is drawing a blank. Does that mean Uker draws a blank?
No, you can roll an int check to try to remember.
All right.
things.
Alchemist.
Otherwise, I'm going to do the best I can. 19.
Yeah, you remember his name, Chazarigan.
Chazarigan.
You could also have highlighted map tools and see his name.
He's role playing. Let him be.
Shut up.
You metagaming freak.
Chazarigan. He
So,
is.
how should we
Sounds
handle
like
this?
a Kunian name, but it isn't.
We cannot let the king enter into pacts with a Shimmernax.
I don't know what the. Maybe he has. A Shimmernax has kidnapped something of the king. Maybe.
There would be more than just